Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, coming at you full screen with a Celestial card reveal. The last one of this streamer sort of like pass the torch event. As I was told mine will be the last one. So if you guys want to check out any more potential content coming today regarding the invoke mechanic and all these cards and everything, keep an eye on the Play Runeterra Twitter and YouTube accounts, as they hopefully will be showcasing some more stuff today. We'll see. Regardless, let's talk about my card. Oh boy, my card. I'm very happy I got my card. The 12-year-old within me just absolutely loves it. And I'm very excited because not only do I get to reveal a card today, I also get to reveal a new keyword as well, which is beyond exciting. So I'm going to leave the keyword for last, though. I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the tease. So yeah, don't worry. I won't ramble too much here. Without further ado, let's talk about the Great Beyond. You know, you guys saw the Destroyer. You guys saw the Immortal Fire. Mine's bigger. Sorry, I had to. The Great Beyond is a 9-mana 8/8 Celestial unit that says, when I'm summoned, grant me +1 attack for each Celestial card you played this game. I am a dragon. I don't know what relevance that holds, but he really wants us to know that he is in fact not some crazy alien thing. It's a dragon. Okay? It's a dragon. Believe him. Regardless, he has the same ability as the Destroyer and the Immortal Fire, and getting +1 attack as he's summoned for each Celestial card you play this game, basically encouraging you to run an invoke heavy deck so you can play as many Celestials as you can, so you can get as much attack from this to use as your finisher. Alongside the Destroyer and the Immortal Fire, it gives you really like a reliable way to consistently pull off a finisher with these invokes. I guess unless you like get tremendously unlucky throughout a match, if you have multiple sources and you're using them back to back, these invoke cards, I mean, you will be pulling off one of the finishers, I would assume, especially considering how small or relatively small the Celestial pool is, right? And how some of the Celestial units, or the invokers rather, are limited to specific mana values, right, for the cards that you can generate off of them. So the Great Beyond is there to be another potential late game bomb, and this is quite the bomb. 9 mana, very expensive, yeah, 8/8 stat line, nothing too crazy, but the fact that it can get +1 attack for each Celestial you played that game, you know, if you have the right deck, you could go to like 12 or 15 attack with this, and it has Elusive and Spell Shield. Those are 2 of the 3 keywords right there. The one in the middle, you probably don't know what it is, but don't worry, I'll tell you in a bit. Elusive and Spell Shield are really strong together. Elusive and Overwhelm are the prime finisher keywords that are, you know, really strong on units to just close out the game, because Elusives can be blocked, and Overwhelm, any excess damage is dealt directly to the Nexus, right? So depending on the matchup, one is better than the other, but an Elusive Great Beyond is really scary because of the Spell Shield. Your opponent needs to be able to reliably either stall or remove this unit with more than one spell. It needs at least 2 spells to take it down, because Spell Shield will bounce off one of them. So that's really neat. That's the kind of, like, Spell Shield is more powerful than ever on a unit like this, right? On top of all this, we got a new keyword that this Great Beyond is packing. The one in the middle, that weird symbol, represents Fury. Fury means that when I kill an enemy unit, that means this guy right here, when he kills an enemy unit, he's granted +1/+1. I'm going to read it exactly as it's written down here, just to make sure you guys get it. When I kill a unit, grant me +1/+1. It is a permanent buff that is applied whenever this unit takes down another unit. Now, in the Great Beyond, it's not really the most relevant case for a unit to have Fury, because obviously Elusive and Spell Shield are way more valuable in this kind of card, because this guy's already packing 8/8 stat line and will get the +1 attack boost upon entry as well. So a +1/+1 buff is not really going to make the difference the vast majority of the time, and most of the time you don't want this to be blocked to begin with, right? That's the whole point of the Great Beyond. So not the greatest example for the potential of this keyword, but I'm very excited for Fury, as it could have some really strong implications in more early game units. champions, followers, whatever. Like especially those with Challenger, for example, can really snowball, and it can lead to some very, very overwhelming value in the early stages in the game. And I'm very excited for that. There's a lot of very cool, very neat card designs that can come out of this keyword, and I'm super grateful that I'm able to share it with you guys. What do you guys think about Fury? What kind of units would you like to see with Fury specifically? Like any cool ideas? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really excited for this keyword, and hopefully we'll get more information and more examples of other units packing it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the Great Beyond. I honestly, like I said, the 12-year-old within me just absolutely loves this card. Just very straightforward, you know, build it up, play it at turn 9, and just hopefully make your opponent cry. That is what the Great Beyond is all about. That, and of course, he's a dragon. All right? Remember, he's a dragon. We don't know why that's important, but you need to know. He's a dragon. Celestial dragon. And that's all I gotta say. So, yeah, I'm very excited for the Great Beyond. Hopefully we get more information on Invoke and Invokers, as this is definitely one of the archetypes that I will be venturing into first. I'm just really excited for this kind of mechanic, and I think it's very well designed. It's, like I said, done responsibly. You know, Invoke as a mechanic can be... I don't know if I've explained this much, but Invoke as a mechanic incorporates a lot of randomness to the game, right? Invoke is a mechanic that other card games have implemented in the past in different shapes and forms, but the idea of having a card generate you a series of options within a card pool leads to some very fun gameplay, because it makes you have to adapt to unpredictability, right? Like you're not exactly sure what you're going to get, and once you're given the options, you have to be able to make the decision of picking the most reliable and most useful card out of the ones that you're presented. That's why these sort of effects are really fun, and I'm very happy that they're implementing it onto Legends of Runeterra in its own shape and form, like I said. And I think it's done very responsibly, way more than other card games have in the past, who have introduced a excessive amount of variance because of the way they've implemented, by having sort of like an invoke mechanic that kind of like encompasses the entire card pool. In this case, the invoke right here is limited to celestial units, celestial cards specifically, sorry, which means that it is a predetermined card pool, and you know, the developers can control the size of that card pool and the power level of it as well. I think that's just overall smarter, better, and safer design. And I'm very happy to see they implemented it this way. And I want to see more of it. I want to see, like I said, more cards that invoke. Will we have a champion that invokes? I would like to believe we will. Will that be a reveal happening today or not? We'll see. We'll just have to be patient in that regard. But I'm really excited, man. These Celestial cards have been pretty crazy. Very like diverse in options, and it's just really exciting, man. I'm so hyped for this. Like, invoke may be the most like important aspect of this expansion. You can quote me on that. Like, I think it's gonna have the most implications regarding fun, and it's gonna really affect the play patterns of a lot of meta decks, I think. And I'm really hyped for it. So that's all I gotta say. Have a solid day. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. The expansion is coming, ladies and gentlemen. We are 2 days away. The calm before the storm, and I can't wait, man. I just give me my cards now, please. I'm tired of talking. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. Have a solid day. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the Great Beyond, and what Celestial cards you're most excited for, and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys around.